Good afternoon, farm friends. Welcome to the Hunt Club Farm Facebook Live. We will get started in just a minute. I'm going to invite a few more people to join us. This is Sundary. We did get her last week, aka Sunny. So we're going to talk about her for just a second. And we're going to get started with alpacas. And we're also going to have a little water time with the alpacas today, too. All right, so if you're just joining us today, we are talking about alpacas. So this is Francesca's mother. If you guys do know Francesca, we'll show her in just a minute. She is all the way over here, right here. So that is her daughter. We did just get mother, so she is now ours on the farm. And we do have a video that is going to be released today, this afternoon, this evening. So go ahead and stay tuned for that. And it's just our adventure to go get Sundary. All right, so alpacas can come in 22 different colors. Most of ours are the browns and the whites. In the video that is going to be released today, this evening, you can actually see a gray alpaca, which is very unique. I've actually never seen a gray alpaca. All right, so a big word, we've been talking about gestation period for the last couple of weeks. A gestation period for a llama, so how long they are in their mother's womb for. Looks like we have a half dog, half llama, alpaca. So if you are just joining us, this is Sundary. We did get her last week. So the gestation period for an alpaca is very long. And fun fact, Sunny is pregnant. So October 20th, 2020 is her due date. And that baby is going to be in her womb anywhere from 242 days all the way up to 345. So about 11 to 12 months, which is much longer than most animals and humans. And the most typical amount of offsprings is just one, because the babies are quite big when they do come out. And if you did watch our Facebook Live last week, you'll actually see when we did visit the alpaca farm, there's actually an offspring that was born that morning about 3 to 4 hours before we got there, and it weighed 21 pounds, which is on the heavier side, because typically they only weigh anywhere from 15 to about 19 pounds. All right, and right here we have Copper, who is another one of our alpacas. Copper has the brown. And then right here is Francesca with Mother Sunny. So Francesca with her mom. Then of course we have good old Gigi with us this morning. Right here we have Dalai Lama. And then right here we have Alpaca. So Francesca with her mother, Sundary. We have Copper and Al. And then Dalai Lama. Looks like Kriya, they are all rolling around this morning. And then right here we do have Kriya, which is a llama on the farm. Again, this is one of my favorite animals. Actually, looks like he's sunbathing, so we'll let him be. Hi, Kriya. How are you? So this is Kriya. This is actually a llama. So we'll come back to Kriya when we do talk about llamas. But the name for a baby llama is actually Kriya. So that is how he got his name. Because we did get him when he was a baby. The baby's llama's name is Kriya, so this is Kriya. There he is. Hey, Roberta. So all of their names, they either come from contests that we hold, or the owners and the staff do pick their names, or they do come with names. So a lot of our animals, if they are not born on the farm, then they do come with names. All right, so now we're gonna go over to the pool. We're gonna try to get the water started. So the average height of an alpaca, right here we do have Francesca, who was born last year. So the average height is about 3 feet to about 6. So they can be almost as tall as someone with their necks, but their bodies are gonna be about 3 to 4 feet. Now let's talk about the common thing. When people see that their ears are pointed back, they think that the llamas feel like they're in danger and they're gonna spit right away. That is sort of true. Whenever the llama's ears or the alpaca's ears are pointed back, that just means that they're distressed or they feel threatened, and they'll sometimes spit at each other when they're competing for food or dominance. So if you're walking past one of the enclosures and they start spitting at each other, that's just because they're either sharing food or they want to have more dominance with the other to show which one is in charge inside of that enclosure. An interesting thing about alpacas is that when they're in a herd, they actually use the same area for a bathroom. So we call them communal poopers. Because when you walk, or if you do see when you are able to come to Hunt Club, go ahead and try to find those spots where they do use the bathroom. Might be a little awkward, but it's actually neat to see that they do have a bathroom area inside of their enclosures. So you'll see that in one general area, one big circle, that is where they use the bathroom. And it's funny because males are actually a little cleaner with their waste piles than the females are. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the hose. We're gonna go ahead and get Sundari wet. I'm gonna go ahead and dump the old water too. Get some fresh water. There we go. Francesca knows what's going on. Dalai Lama and Sundari. An interesting fact also, so when their hair is on their body, it is actually called fibers, and those fibers don't let the water get all the way down into their body. So it's actually kind of waterproof. And then, of course, when it gets sheared or it is off of their body, then it is called the wool. It is a beautiful day out here and they are enjoying the water. Make sure they are all staying hydrated and also nice and cool. We do have a special arrival that we did get yesterday. I'm going to share that later this week. We do have a story that goes with the new animal. So comment below what new arrival. It is not a llama or alpaca. It is a special kind of animal, and she is amazing. Also, do want to release a hint. She goes up, I'd say maybe to about my kneecaps, and she is 2 years old. Fran. Right here we have Al, Mr. Alpaca. All right. Let's see if Copper wants some. So if you guys are just joining us, we did talk about alpacas today. Again, their gestation period, how long they're in their mother's womb for, is anywhere from 11 to 12 months. Right here, we do have Sundari, who we did welcome last week, who is also pregnant and is also the mama Francesca right here. So she'll be having another baby. Her due date is around October 20th. So we are so happy to have a baby alpaca on the farm again. We're having water time right now as they enjoy this beautiful day outside. And it looks like this is Al right here. We call him Mr. Al Alpaca, is enjoying the water. Then we do have Copper, who you can tell by the brown. It looks like he has pants on. This right here is Sundari, aka Sunny, who we did just get last week. Francesca is right here, and that is Sundari's baby from last year. Then we do have Mr. Dalai right over here, Dalai Lama. Kriya right there in the background. Also, a baby's name for a llama is actually Kriya, and we did get Kriya when he was a baby. And then right here, of course, we have Gigi. And if you are also just joining, we do have a special announcement this week. We do have a new animal on the farm. So go ahead and comment down below what animal you think we have next. We did introduce Sunny last week, right before the weekend. So we'll be releasing the video this evening and then the new animal later this week. All right, looks like they had enough water time. We're gonna let them be, let them cool off this evening. Thank you so much for joining us for another educational Facebook Live here at 11 a.m. Be sure to tune in every day at 11 a.m. this week. We have some awesome educational classes. We're actually gonna be planting this week also. And then we're also gonna be releasing the video this evening about Sundari and our trip to the farm to get her, and then also be revealing our new animal on the farm. So tune in tonight at 8 p.m. for Bedtime Stories with Conrad. Hope everyone takes advantage of social distancing and this great outdoor weather that we have today. And we'll see everyone tonight. Have a great day.